time. And it just feels like the sort of lane where Fly will have pressure at all times, whether the chrono shift.
Like it's a bit of a stretch here for Claro, picking the Zillion especially into Fly, who
definitely completely decided pre-25. Post-25 once again.
Glacial Fissures for right now. Seems like Tucson can hit E real good.
Stun hits here.
Yeah, Fly does get stunned up. He'll go into that Shadow Assault. Can he make it out? Tries to go back in on but he'll come up short, and that's first blood picked up by Spirit.
Enough changes come in because 16-stack Cho'Gath in a brush is hilarious.
Oh boy, Glacial
action
Fissure.
time.
Yeah, comes through, dodged out by Crash. He goes up with a Repel, flash away from the Deadly Flourish. They don't get rooted, but now the Curtain Call comes out. Prey throws out the Ash Arrow. But the damage still coming through onto Gorilla. He gets locked up. Looks like he's going to go down. There we go. Spirit picks up a second kill for Afrika. Now a third as he gets himself a double kill onto Prey. Fly still very far forward. Has that Shadow Assault out, but just has to head for the hills. Special gets locked up by the concussive blows, but will be quite safe on that tanky Nautilus.
First to react, Special very much second to it. Spotted out, so Gorilla can just open up distance.
Yeah, Dark Passage, flash forward. Glacial
Nice
Fissure
stuff
does
from
connect
Tucson.
onto Gorilla. Asher comes out, locks up Spirit. That might be enough for them to exit. Exhaust comes down. Gorilla going to be the target. He already falls. Spirit comes up with a kill. Prey going low. That's going to be another double kill going over to the Khazix. 5 on the board for Spirit. What a turnaround performance from his last couple games. Such an explosive entry to the series. Fly goes in though, looking for Kramer. Will be able to help take him down, but the Zillion ultimate is there. The chrono shift brings him back up.
Tucson
goes down. Fly gets locked up. Another kill for Spirit. Now 6-0 on the Khazix. Can he find Crash? Looks like the answer will be no. He goes up with the Repel, and that's going to be the arrival of Expression. They'll pop up Kurok, and they get an answering kill.
Oh, he gets Spirit.
The Dredge Line comes through. He jumps back in. The bomb ticking down onto Crash. Barely gets out with his life. They'll answer 2 kills back, and Spirit dies for the first time significantly. Just a couple hundred separating the two teams at the moment. Gorilla fishing for a hook. Will come up short. Crash, he walks in. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. Jumps down on top of Tucson, but yeah, there's just no way to get out of that one. He goes
back with 7 kills, but
well, now they'll tack a little bit more onto that as the first tower goes down.
Teleport
TP coming through from Expression though. Ash Arrow
it
lands
hits on Spirit too.
Glacial Fissure comes through, pops up Gorilla. Deadly Flourish not going to lock anybody up. That's all Khazix going down as Fly picks up a double kill on the Talon. Kuro tossing out some bombs from the backside, won't come up with much. Curtain Call comes through, but everybody on Longzhu is perfectly healthy, perfectly willing to tank this up. Fourth and final shot.
And uses teleport. I think it was actually to get to lane, but we'll get confirmation of that later. They're looking for an extra objective. We're only 16 minutes in. We've had so much action already. Yeah. They want to contest the Rift Herald.
Yeah, they're going to go for this one. Crash has a bomb ticking on him, goes up with a Repel, but he's still going to go down as Kramer comes up with the kill. Rift Herald does die. Buff gets picked up by Expression, but now Longzhu stuck inside the pit. Lauren trying to stick on top of Prey. He has to flash over the backside of the wall. Fly, they try to lock him up, but he's got parkour, baby. He jumps over the wall. Kramer trying to chase down onto him. Longzhu are going to have to peel back away from this one. Hook not going to connect onto Marin. Expression waiting from behind. Flash forward onto Prey. They lock him down with the Twisted Advance. Here comes Spirit. Takes that Dark Passage out to safety though.
No one's
Spirit
dead.
Goes low. Box comes down to try to slow up
It's
Marin.
Fly in the back line.
He goes back in with the Twisted Advance. Fly does indeed jump into the back. It's a little bit of damage onto Kramer. But meanwhile, Marin, he's on his lonesome. They're also distracted by Fly. The Maokai goes down, jumps in onto Kuro, takes a lot of damage, has the Chrono Shift up onto himself. So will not go down yet. Special goes forward, gets a Riptide. They're able to take out Tucson. Kuro comes back up to the Chrono Shift, gets hooked up by Gorilla, and he will fall. 3 kills picked up, dropping in at the red buff just about.
They just want a place to fight. They don't care about the Drake.
Yeah, Gorilla goes forward, gets the hook in onto Kramer. The box comes down. Big pop-up, though, onto Longzhu as that Glacial Fissure comes through. Prey taking that Dark Passage out to safety. And that's going to be Spirit, the first one going down. Tucson, 1 hit from dead as well. Curtain Call opened up. Marin into the back line, the only one trying to kill the carries of Longzhu, but there's just nothing he can do. Will get an Arcane Smash off right at the last second.
Multi-pronged attack that Longzhu could do last time out.
Well, they're going to go ahead and force this up. Marin going to TP straight in front of Longzhu. They are able to pick up the Mountain Drake as Prey comes up with a killing blow. Fly trying to poke in from the sidelines, is spotted out by that ward. He's going to jump in from behind.
What's Talon?
Trying to lock up Gorilla. He takes a lot of damage. Fly into the back. Kramer does a lot of damage. Fly's going to have to go ahead and back off. Pops that Shadow Assault. And now the rest of Longzhu pushing forward from below. Tucson going to be the first target. He goes down to Crash. Picks up the killing blow. Expression still very tanky, just sitting in the front lines. Accidentally pops that bomb into Gorilla as he almost gets rooted by the Deadly Flourish. But it looks like Longzhu
heavily. They're going to try and rush it down. They only have a single Mountain Drake, but a lot of Baron damage with the Elise as well.
I mean, Kramer is not with the team. He's running back
3,000
from the
health.
recall. Baron's
Spirit
going
could
low.
steal this.
Spirit's going to have to leap in, try to get this one, but he's not able to find it. Crash comes over the Baron, and that's going to be Spirit dying immediately. Marin all on his lonesome yet again, just being chunked down time and time again. Goes forward on a Gorilla, is able to take him out with the Arcane Smash. Fly goes low, will get popped. Kramer flashes forward for the kill. It looks like he can't do much else here. Marin still getting whittled away. Ash Arrow comes back up, flash forward to the Cocoon. They lock up Kramer and they take him down. And that is going to be a Freaka, effectively aced as Tucson did a respawn. Baron picked up for them. They lost Gorilla, they lost Fly, but Longzhu, they finally gotten themselves a lead.
Doesn't always suggest it.
Yep. Fly doing a
They're forcing
fantastic
here. Remember,
job.
Talon can't be here.
Yeah, he is all the way on the other side of the map. They're going to lock down Expression, likely just surrender his life.
That interaction is also a tenuous one, Achilles. There has been a lot of reports that if you full zoom your camera, you can always press the lantern.
That is true. Spirit trying to whittle down Expression.
Sharing the bomb.
They're going to say taking the bomb into your team, maybe not the best idea.
Turn on to Marin. Marin's falling quickly.
Going to get locked up here. Ash Arrow does come through. He's got that big shield.
Kramer's out of the
try
fight.
to keep him safe. Fly still poking around from the back. Kramer has to run away. Shadow Assault will pull those blades through, deals a bit of damage. Going to be Marin coming back up now.
This time
And
Kramer's
that's
down.
Kuro picking up a kill. That's going to be Fly dying. Prey and Gorilla all fall. Expression. Last shot comes through. 995 damage even onto the Nautilus. He goes down. Crash. There's just not really a hope in the world. Will flash over the wall. And Marin is on the chase. He's got a GA, still going to stay alive, but that very well could be an inhibitor going over to a Freak of Freaks.
The Kramer, who gets the kill, can open up from range. Doesn't matter if his health bar's at 400. They're going to try and end the game right now.
Certainly looks that way. Still 20 seconds on Prey and Fly. Crash.
He's trying to pull the minions and anyone else he can.
Trying to buy some time. The minions definitely coming with him, so this is a good strategy for him. Still several tanky members on the side of Afrika. Gorilla looking
Gorilla's
for it
alive
in.
as
The
well.
first turret goes down. Bombs won't connect. They're onto the second one. Throws out the Dark Passage. Plays them away, just trying to buy some time. Tucson will go down.
They're not going to be able to end.
They're not going to fight it. Crash comes back in. He takes out Spirit. Ash Arrow in. Connects onto the Maokai. And they should be able to take him
Fly's
out.
got home guards.
Twisted advances in on to Gorilla, just trying to create some distance, but he gets flayed right
Teleport
back
as well.
through. TP from Expression into the back. Throws out the depth charge straight in onto Kramer. Chrono Shift is there, but he flashes forward to lock up Kuro, who does not have a flash of his own. Now Fly joins in, takes out the Jin. He's hot on the heels of the Zillion. Whether or not he can catch him probably doesn't matter too much to Longzhu, because now they can take their pick of the litter. There's an Inhibitor, there's an Elder Dragon, there's a Baron. What do you want, Longzhu? Because it's yours for the taking.
Kuro needs to teleport out. He's doing that now. 3.5 second channel. He's got it.
Yep, we'll be able to complete that, but they're still going to lose at least a Baron here. It's looking so dangerous from Longzhu. Goes forward. Deadly Flourish won't connect. Go ahead, they hook him in. Big depth charge connects as Kuro goes up.
Here's Fly.
Especially just trying to slow up Spirit as best as he can. And now Fly poking into the back line. They lock up Marin yet again. He will go down. He's going to come back up here for the Chrono Shift. That's going to be Kramer going down as Prey finds the kill. Marin Twisted Advance just trying to create some distance, get himself out of here. But they play him back in yet again. They lock him up. That's going to be a double kill going over to Prey. Can they push forward? Kuro is still here.
Like
He's
3
relatively
lanes,
healthy.
and they're going to teleport in.
Yeah, Expression going to go ahead, commit the TP in. They knock down the first inhib. Second one should follow in mid. They might just be able to get a clean sweep on all three of them as they go throughout the base. 20 seconds left on Kramer, 30 on Marin. Longzhu, could they end it here? It seems so unlikely with how low Fly is. The hook from Gorilla not going to connect. Expression throws out the depth charge yet again. Pops up Kuro, who does have a Chrono Shift ready to go. Fly has Edge of the Night Shield up. First Nexus turret will fall, but I think they have to peel back after this one. They will get that third
He'll
hit.
die to a bomb.
Ash Arrow comes. You are all going to try to exit here. Kramer comes back up. Deadly Flourish hits onto Gorilla. Here comes the curtain call. Expression might just have to sacrifice himself for this one. Flashes out, gets out of range. Meanwhile, Fly being found by Spirit. Will parkour his way into the pit. Spirit, he really wants the kill. Gonna flash
Marin
over.
coming as
Fly
well.
out of mana. Has to run for his life. Blast Cone.
He's still
Pops
alive.
Spirit over the wall, and Fly is still alive. Throws out the rake to try to slow up Marin, but he is just pinching down towards Gorilla and Prey. Prey trying to turn around, get a kill onto Spirit. They will pop the GA in the end. But you have to think that this is a goodbye and good night for the Ash. Kuro coming in with
Crash
the
in
TP
mid
as
lane.
well, but now Crash going through to mid, maybe looking for a back door. It's just him and Fly left alive. He has a GA.
Freaking need to be clear on their call. They are ahead 5 members to 2.
All the recalls coming through from Afrika. They will go ahead and break this down. Crash now has to exit. The GA is there. He's got a lot of minions around him. He's going to flash forward. Still gets caught by the Q. That's going to be him dying. but this bought enough time for the rest of Longshu to respawn.
But it is a very long death timer. 1 minute as a split timer. Different game without a Talon on the Rift. Sure, you can make that attempt, but they were smart to back away. As Prey's probably just dead.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and flash. Does have that Dark Passage, a very short one to take him out, but that was a very free flash to pick up for the side of Afrika. Dredgeline comes through onto Marin. Expression going to get rooted down by that Deadly Flourish. Fly spotted on the sidelines, looking for an in to try to get on top of Kramer. Meanwhile, Marin still just
all alone
tanking
again.
up. Yeah, just getting locked up. Chrono Shift does not come through. He's got the Guardian Angel to keep himself alive. Comes back up. Hook immediately out from Gorilla, and they should just take him down. Now the Chrono Shift is there. It's the Maokai that never ends. He'll come back up one more time. This time gets himself out to safety, but has to flash for it. Super Creeps pushing in from the bottom and the top at the moment. Baron Buff still here for Longju. Do they just push inside of the base and try to force this one out? Looks like the answer is yes. Expression went back. TP's in. Full HP Nautilus right up in your face.
No one's doing damage yet.
This has to be the defense of the Sentry. They get onto Prey, deal a little bit of damage to him, but Prey just fires back with the help of Fly. They take out Spirit immediately. Gorilla going low, but he's still going to stay alive. They're trying to get onto Marin. Chrono Shift is there. Kuro trying to die, but won't do it. Gets back to the fountain, and that's going to be Marin going down. That's the Nexus. 48 minutes, a bit of a wild game, but Longju are able to deliver yet another 2-0 victory over Afrika.